No, we were late today. Well, late getting out because yesterday at work, my boss was like, well, I want to get out early on Friday. And I was like, perfect. I need to get out early on Friday. She's like, could I be out of the office by 2? She's like, actually, it would be better if you came to my house and we finished the work there because I don't even want to go to the office and we can just do it at my house. I was like, all right.
Can I time out you there for a second? Your boss invited you to her house to finish said work?
Yeah.
All right, I just wanted to clarify that for a second.
No.
Go on.
Like a 6-year-old woman? Or
No, she's 47.
Total cougar.
She was that chick when she in her 20s that was like, you looked at that chick and you're like, wow, that girl knows how to party, and she's definitely partying.
So she's got hard miles.
Oh yeah, but she's got hard miles in like a classy way. Like she was like she was like the fucking gold digger of her age. Like she was like, if that guy doesn't have a nice car, he's not going to take me on a trip, or he's not going to fly me to some country, I'm not going with him.
Oh, she wasn't like dancing on the hood of the Trans Am.
No, she was like, I'm in Aruba right now because this guy bought me a plane ticket last night and I just met him 2 days ago. Shit like that. So she was like a major hottie in her younger years. So anyways, she's like, come to my house at 9. I was like, all right. So I get to her house at 9, and she like 5 minutes before I get there. Well, not even 5 minutes. It was like 2 minutes before I get to her house. She's like, hey, I'm going to let you know, where are you right now? I'm like, well, I'm just like 30 seconds away from your house. All right, well, I need to run away really quick from the house. So just to let you know, my son Cole is going to let you in, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, all right, sounds great. Well, actually, I'm here right now. I just got here before the conversation was over. She's like, oh, all right, well, come in. So I get out of my car. Now, given the prequel or what's going on with this story, you get the type of girl she is. She has a purse chihuahua, like a little miniature chihuahua that's got like a headlet that's like this big in her purse. And I'm like, do you know that Chimmy's outside? And she's like, yeah, I'm about to leave, so it's okay. And I'm like, oh, all right. And she's got a pug too. I go inside. She's like, all right, this is what you need to do for the day. She lines me out. We're inside for like 5-10 minutes. And she's like, okay, I really need to run really quick. So I follow her outside because she's like, you need to move your car. It's too close to blah, blah, blah. I can't get out. So I'm coming outside to move my car. She's calling for her dog. Now, the way her garage is set up is her house is like up here.
You ran her dog
and
over.
like,
Please tell me.
No. So her house is up here. I'm on the steps of her garage. Her driveway goes down like this, and then the road. I'm standing up by her garage, and I look over to the left, and I'm like, oh my god. Fuck, there's her dog. Oh, shit. And she's like, Timmy, baby, I love you. Where are you? Where's my baby? Come on, Timmy, let's go. We're going bye-bye. Where's Timmy? And I'm just like, I'm fucking frozen. I'm just like, oh my god, her dog's dead on the road. Holy shit. And I don't even know what to do. Like, I can't even say anything. I'm not going to be the one that's going to be like...
The fucker was already dead?
Yo, yeah.
What?
Yeah, like...
This was this morning.
This morning. And I'm like...
Flattened, like pancake flattened?
Ran over while he was inside.
While we're inside, she's lining me out. We're inside, I mean, we're talking 8 minutes max.
Oh my god.
8 minutes. And she's like, come on, Jimmy, let's go. Where are you? Where are you? And then all of a sudden, like, this blood-curdling squeal, like, if her child had died in front of her at that moment, this is what she was saying. I was like, oh my god, Jimmy, oh my god, oh my god. And she's like fucking running around, like doing like laps up, back and forth. Her husband is like barreling out from the backyard, like, what's going on? What's going on? It's like freaking out. I'm still standing.
When you're like, I gotta go.
I'm still standing in the garage going, what the fuck do I do? I'm just standing there. I don't know what to do. I'm standing in the same spot. In the meantime, she has ran back and forth by me like 8 times, screaming, oh my god, my dog. Oh my god, my dog. Oh my god, my dog.
Get the shovel and...
So her husband walks over and is just like, picks him up. And this is like the gruesome part about it. It didn't hit any part of its body. It only hit its head.
Oh god!
And I mean, this is kind of gross,
Just
but
completely
it
gone.
just exploded his head, just right there on the pavement. The dog is literally this long, this tall and has a head like it looks like a kitten. It's like the same weight. It's like weighs 2 pounds. This little teeny thing, and she is like
That's brutal.
flipping out. So Kurt, her husband, goes and like picks it up and like just. I'm still standing in the garage while he's walking past me. I'm just like, okay, I don't know what to do. She's like screaming at the top of her lungs, still like blood curdling, like. It was bad. It was just bad. She's like, why did you come in when you saw it? Just like screaming at me. I'm like,
So are you fired or?
I don't know. I felt horrible because when I thought about it later, I was like, you know what? If I wouldn't have showed up at that time this morning, at the same time she was trying to leave, like if I was like 5 minutes late.
She was blaming you for the dog getting out?
She wasn't blaming me, but it was one of those things that I thought about later. It's just a fucking timing. Like, I showed up, her dog was out, she came in and stopped what she was doing, forgot about her dogs because she needed to line me out what I needed to do while she was gone, and then came back out and their dog is fucking flattened in the road, you know, who she's had for like 7 years and like is in like family portraits with her family. Like, she loves this dog. And I was just like,
I can understand that.
oh man. She
You know
was
what
just
I
like,
told him he should have done for his work day?
Yeah.
Pulled up the tears as well and said, I just can't work.
I gotta go.
But I
Too
can
much
understand
for me.
being that close to a dog. That would be fucking brutal.
Oh,
Well, it would.
But I would, if it was me, I would have
Two
put the fucking dog in the house before I started telling you what you needed to do.
2.5 hours. 2.5 hours this lady cried straight. On the phone.
And you were working?
Yeah, I'm just in the office, just like diligently, like just head down, just like, alright, I gotta get this done. And I'm just like, dude.
I gotta get the fuck out of here.
Dude, and that's the thing that pissed me off the most because I mean, this is kind of rude.
So what do you do?
Like,
Send her a card or something? Like,
no, while I was there, she got 2 bouquets already. Like, flowers.
What?
While I was there.
Tell her who'd she call? Who'd she call?
She called everybody. She called her mom. She called like her photographer. She called everybody.
what does she do?
She's actually a really cool lady. I built her website for her, and then she called me up and she's like, "I have a position for you." Well, I just made it for you because I want you to be in my.
It's you on top of me.
No, it's not.
It's you picking up my next
No.
dead dog.
Oh my god, I felt so.
Do you have your own shovel, Solacus?
No, but they did a burial. They did like right there. Like the whole family went outside and buried him and like did like a whole ceremony for him like 10 minutes after he just died. And meanwhile, I'm just in the office.
That's the next band thing. Is someone has to do a Photoshop or MS Paint of Solacus standing there while the dog gets run over and the lady freaks out.
Dude, she
Good.
That
Oh
would
my
be
god,
awesome.
dude.
I've
That would be
never
fucking
felt
awesome.
I've never felt like so many emotions at the same time, just straight up awkwardness.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
one, I'm like, well, you know, it's an animal. You feel a little bad for it. Like, it's just a helpless animal getting, like, flattened in a very gruesome way. And then just the fact that, like, my boss is, like, off the hook, just, like, freaking for 2.5 hours. And then, so finally, I need her to do my shit to get it done, because she has to look at what I do and then give me the final okay, like, that's the shot I want, this is this, that's that, this is this. So, meanwhile, for the next 2.5 hours while I'm trying to get this shit done, like, somebody would call her, and they'd be like, I just
And
heard
then
the
the
news.
waterworks
And then it was like, I just want my dog back!
You should have pulled in Samuel L. Jackson and like,
Yeah.
calm that bitch down.
Yeah.
Calm your bitch down.
Dude, calm that bitch down! No, and then I'm sitting there just like looking at the clock like, fuck, I need to go. And I felt bad because I'm like, I'm on a schedule today, and yet I'm sitting idle at my computer while she's like, you know, filling up a bucket of tears. So, like, I understand it hurts, but please, can we get this
You
done?
don't understand. I've got internet.
Yeah, I gotta be in Seattle
I need
in
to
a
meet
while.
random people.
I know.
Hey,
Internet.
go.
this is serious business.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
It is serious.
So I was just like,
Serious business.
whatever. But
That's a pretty cool story, though.
yeah,
It started off a little boring, but it got
Yeah.
Dude,